Yo, it's your boy Wes the Tech here to bring you another one of my personal favorite tech tips to help you as an artist grow in your craft. Now today we're going to go over how Myxt could help you with your music release strategy, all right? So if you're a recording artist that doesn't know anything about Myxt and you want to know how they could possibly help you with your music release strategy, then this is the perfect video for you, because in this video I'm going to explain everything that you need to know about Myxt and how it could possibly help you. All right, now before I continue, I definitely want to let you guys know about my free music business checklist that's available to download off of my website right now. This is for anyone of you guys who's looking into starting your own music business but don't quite know where to start. With this free tool, you'll actually be able to identify 3 things that you could do right away to start your own music business. So if you want to grab this free tool today, you can click on the link above. I'll also leave the link in the descriptions below, all right? Now let's talk about Myxt, all right? So what Myxt is, for those of you who don't know, Myxt is basically a direct to fans platform where you as an artist can actually interact and offer things to your fans directly without having to use things like Spotify, Apple Music. Maybe you may not have your own website yet. All of these different scenarios are where Myxt really shines and can be really of value to you as an independent artist. All right, now I know that there are a lot of other direct to fan platforms out there, even being one of the other ones, but I think what makes Myxt so unique is that there actually isn't a cost for you to actually sign up with Myxt and be a part of Myxt, but you still have access to all of the great benefits that you would have with all of those other direct to fan platforms. All right, and of course one of those biggest features is the fact that you can actually share your artistry with your fan base directly. All right, you don't need Spotify, you don't need any other streaming service. Your fans don't need to download Apple Music or get Deezer or anything like that. You can actually share your artistry with them directly through Myxt, right? You could share your music, you could share your videos, you could share your streaming files, for example. You could share exclusive things that can only be sent from you directly to your fans without having to use your email or anything like that, by just having literally a Myxt profile and your fans being able to click on something so that they're able to get access to these exclusive features. You get what I'm saying? And that's what makes Myxt so dope, and that's why I think that it is very, very important, and it can be something that can be very, very beneficial to you for your next release. All right, now another dope feature that you get with Myxt is that you can actually chat with your fans directly as well. Again, chatting through Myxt is a lot safer than, let's say, giving every fan that you have your Facebook account, for example. We know that Facebook is more private, is mainly reserved for people that like your real friends and family. So having another platform that you could actually interact with your fans only versus having to use, something more personal to you, like maybe your Instagram, your Facebook, and so forth. This is another way that Myxt can be beneficial to you, because you could chat with your fans directly through Myxt and you don't have to use any of your more personal things in order to get in contact with your fans, or your fans being able to get in contact with you. All right, now the third feature, and one of the best features in my opinion that Myxt has, is how you as an artist can get paid off of your fans, by your fans actually unlocking the content that you have for them. All right, and what's cool about it is the cost of it isn't much at all. Essentially, all you have to do as an artist, when you upload your content, you could create it so that your fans can unlock that content for only a cost of $1, right? This is super dope, because obviously it's very, very inexpensive for your fan base, but it could end up becoming very, very fruitful for you as an artist, because in order for them to unlock it, they have to pay that $1. Now, I know $1 doesn't seem like much, but it can really add up, especially if it's something that is really, really exclusive that you're not allowing anybody else to have. So for example, let's say you have an upcoming album or EP, right? And you got a huge fan base. Let's say you got a fan base of 1,000 people, right? And you know that those that number of people actually want to listen to that album and would pay to listen to that album. Well, let's say you drop that album exclusively on Myxt first, right? You just dropped it on Myxt first. You added some, bonus tracks or whatever you want to do. Maybe you add some music video, some pictures and stuff like that. These are all different types of files that you can literally add with Myxt. Myxt allows you to add any type of file that you want, and fans will be able to unlock it, right? Let's say those 1,000 people all purchase or unlock that feature, unlock access to that exclusive album for $1 each. Well, you just made $1,000 off of one movement, right? Off of one strategy, because you decided to have this exclusively on Myxt first. Now, that doesn't mean that later down the line, maybe a month or so later, that you shouldn't release it on Spotify, Apple Music, and everything else, because obviously having it on all streaming platforms is important too. But if you could start with a direct to fan platform first and then bring it to the rest of the world through streaming, you allow your core fans to access your material first, and then everybody else can gain access to it. This is a really, really great feature. This is a really, really fruitful thing for independent artists, and I've seen it work on so many different occasions that I think is a really, really dope way for you as an independent artist to really make a big splash when it comes to your releases before you release it like everybody else through streaming platforms. So that unlock feature, that way to access that is super, super dope. And it's one of the things, again, that make Myxt something that can be very, very helpful for you as an artist. And the last thing about Myxt that I personally realized that Myxt has is that they're global. They literally have artists from all over the world currently on their platform, which means that globally people are paying attention to Myxt, which means that you could end up growing your fan base globally throughout the entire world, because there's people from different countries currently using Myxt and currently are, finding new people to listen to on Myxt. So this is another great thing that Myxt has, and it also, again, makes it a cut above some of the other direct to fan platforms. So those are the things that you could look forward to if you decide to participate or create an account with Myxt today. All right. Again, those things are having the ability to share any type of file you want, having the ability to chat with your fans directly, having the ability to get paid off of your fan, especially your core fans, by offering content that they have to unlock for $1. And lastly, having that global discovery, having people globally being able to pay attention to you is also great as well. So those are all the great features that I have noticed that Myxt has, and it is something that I think that you should definitely consider, especially if you're gonna have a next release, right? Maybe it's the next single and you want to incorporate some exclusive pictures or exclusive music video to it. These are all things that you can actually offer through the file sharing through Myxt. I hope that makes sense to you guys. But that's pretty much it. That's exactly what Myxt is about. All right, if you guys want to create your own account today, all right, you can click on the link above. I'll also leave some links in the description for you. That way you could create your own account, right? Create your profile. Start uploading your content and start sharing it to your fan base so that people can access that exclusive content today. All right, but that's pretty much it, guys. I hope that this video really helped you come to a better understanding of what Myxt is. And before I let you go, I definitely want to let you guys know about my book here, The 13 Steps to Jumpstart Your Music Business. This is for any one of you guys who's looking into starting your own music business but don't quite know where to start. With this free tool, you'll actually be able to literally know all the 13 steps that I took to actually put myself in a position to leave that 9-to-5 job so that I can do music full time. And I said something earlier about this being free. It is not free. There is actually a cost to this, all right? But I promise you it's worth every single penny, because the same 13 steps that I took to put myself in a position to do music full time today is the same steps that I laid out in this book. And I've been doing music full time by myself for the last 5 years now, all right? And I want the same thing for you guys. So in order for you guys to figure that out, grab that book, all right? Of course, I'll leave the description in the descriptions below, the info to get that as well, all right, guys? But that's pretty much it. That's what this video was really about, just letting you guys know about Myxt and just, you know, bringing in more exposure to it, because I really feel like it is a really dope platform that you could use as an independent artist, all right? And I hope that I have given you enough information on it so that you could check it out yourself, all right, guys? But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
I feel like Moses, big Moses. Yeah. Can nobody hold me? Yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling like Daniel, big daddy. Yeah. Can nobody face me? Yeah. I feel like Joseph, big Joseph. Yeah. Can nobody